Hello everyone, we are back with the Pink Moogles to do some quests for them in order to prove our skill or loyalty or something. I can't quite remember, but it's okay because I want the Pink Moogles to be my friends, so I'm gonna do whatever they ask. Also, we're dressed in our other winter outfit. We got one from a friend, and now we have the one that I think received parts of this for the hat. I think someone gave it to me, but I think I put it all together. Honestly, it's been a long time, so I don't remember if I made this outfit or not. But we have two winter outfits, so since I'm recording in December and it's winter for me over here, I thought we should rotate the winter outfits for the full holiday experience. But first things first, we gotta see what everyone's quest is. Hello, yes, I am Moghan, the foremost alchemist in Moghome, if you must know. If your tummy's gloopy or your wings are droopy, I have a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my chore, or trial, yes. Go forth, mighty adventure, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance to Ale Tome. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kupo. Okay. Easy enough. Let's see what everyone else wants to. Mug, what do you need? Oh, Kuplo comes making friends, maybe? Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mug. I know. I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you have ever laid eyes upon, Kupo. You are! You're so cute! I just want to squeeze your cheeks. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me right up. In any case, fleeing their overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, madam, is this. Find these ardent archaeosaurs and slap some manners into them, Kupo. Perhaps a firm smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar. Sure, sounds easy enough. Excuse me, pardon me. Mogwin, where are you alone? Mogwin's the name, and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Moghome who can match my talent with a brush, Kupo. I know why you've come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. But as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open market. You must find it. Question the masses? Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant color and unmistakable panache cannot have escaped the notice of every Moogle in Moghome. Okay, well yours is quite easy, so I might do it first. I don't have to go anywhere to just ask the people. Mogwin is missing his masterpiece, Kupo? Oh, you mean that paint-smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently, a fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful. Ooh, people don't like it. That's not good. What about you? Have you seen anything? Maestro Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo? Oh, happy day! If I am the swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for a piece of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Kupo nuts just lying about to spend on such luxuries? It seems like Kupo nuts are in short supply. How's the economy doing in Moggleville? It sounds not good. Mogto? What an interesting name. You're huge! You're almost the same size as me! I don't know much about his stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to Sawmal's summit from time to time, Kupo. Maybe he left it up there. Oh. Buddy, you probably just left it where you last had it. Well, what did you find out, Kupo? That you probably just left it on the mountain? Ah, yes, now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. The second part of your trial commences. Go adventure and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself. Okay. This is how I get out, right? How do I get out? Or did I just climb up here like a crazy person? It's bright in here now, and that's confusing me. That's pretty. I like that. Might be the thumbnail, to be honest. TBH. Oh yes, this is the thing the other guy wanted. Cloud's breath. Here's the dinosaurs to slap on the head. Like, how do I get up there? Because I can't fly. So I'm a little bit confused. Mugush, the misbehaving. I don't have time to deal with you right now, Mugush. I need to get up there. But I don't think I know how. Not again. Like, this has got to be a me problem. Like, how can I not figure out how to get up higher? And I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm looking for one more piece of cloud's breath. Can't find it. I feel like I've been driving around the whole orange, but like I can't get up there, you know? Okay, that should not have been the way to get up here. You know, that just shouldn't have been. Like, it, I don't know, maybe it's a me problem, and you know, I can accept that if it really is, but to me, like, there should be a way to differentiate between what is climbable and what isn't, because you know, I get it, like, it looks like just part of the road, but like, I didn't understand I could get up there past this. Like, I thought this was blocking me. So, you know, that could just be me, like, girl, you haven't learned how Final Fantasy maps work yet. And you know, that's totally true. Could be the reason. But I just don't I just don't know. And now I'm supposed to get up to the top of this mountain, because he says he left it at the top. Good Lord knows. I don't know how to do that either, so.
Did you have trouble finding Cloud's Breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know.
I did have trouble, but I'll give it to you anyways, because you're so cute.
Oh yes, these are perfect, Kupo. Now I have the main ingredient for my palm tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, miss? Should you ever feel your palm losing its bounce, then I'm your Moogle, Kupo.
I do not have one of those, but thank you.
Do you have it, Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe?
Sure.
Yes, this is my work. Is it not exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, madam. At last I can exchange my art for those delectable Kupo millets. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this valorous deed.
Okay, great. You have completed the trials of trustworthiness. Return to Chieftain Moglin and await his judgment. Woohoo! It's time to be judged. Hello. What do you think? If that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness and administered by the taskmasters Moghan, Mogmog, and Mogwin. During these grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct as well as that of your companions, and I am decided, Kupo. Gather your friends before me now so that I need not repeat myself needlessly. I have to go talk to literally everybody else and be like, yo! Okay, sure. Are these trials over then? My tasks have been a little more than household chores. If our hosts elect not to grant their aid after working us like pack chocobos, I shall demand compensation in Kupo nuts out of principle, but I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? Oh, I didn't realize we all had trials. Even Connie Senna had a trial? That's crazy. She's like a princess. Standing here in Mogholm, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Mugamog the 12th and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought it no more than a myth, a story for younglings that grew with the telling, but with every passing moment, I become more certain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say. Okay, sounds like you didn't really care what your trial was, or maybe you didn't do one, I don't know. What sorcery is this? That my heart should stir at mere fluffiness. I love her so much. Willith, no matter what is it? Chieftain Moglin has made his decision. Well, let us not keep him waiting then. It's okay to like cute stuff. What'd you think, Kuplo?
We become such friends, Kupo. My Moogle cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chieftain Moglin has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I'd better flutter over there and see him then.
You just look so different compared to them. Like I'm used to the penguins now. Who's left? Estinian hiding over here. You grumpy man. How go your trials, Warrior of Light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Duranians? Such contradictions aside, our host seemed entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mog, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Eld, who was also favored such attacks. 'Twas meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these furry lumps could out-leap a caracal lamb, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Willith. I like not this place. You don't like joy, Estinian. You don't like fun. You don't like magic and whimsy, okay? You have to rain on my parade every single day, no matter what we're doing. You can't be kind, you can't have fun, you can't enjoy life and have a peaceful moment in between all the craziness that we have to put up with and that you keep exacerbating because you don't like the dragons, even though we have been shown that the dragons and humans used to get along, and like if we could stop fighting, maybe that would help everybody. But no, Estinian has to be a party pooper all the time, 24/7, 7 days a week. Anyways.
Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands.
They were chores. And have our labors proven the purity of our intentions, Chieftain?
Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Moogle. But you see, before any meeting with Hraesvelgr can take place, certain preparations needed to be made. And what better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Kupo?
Estinian, calm down.
Oh dear, the horn! Break out the horn, quickly now!
For me?
We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the Great Worm, Kupo. We haven't perhaps been treating it with care it deserves of late, and I think Mogham may have sat on it, so we needed some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now you need simply head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, and give the horn a good toot.
We are in your debt, Chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Hraesvelgr.
Very possibly, yes. But I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of,
Your concern is appreciated, but I am quite certain that Hraesvelgr will welcome our overtures. Should we ever arrive at his lair. Come, we've squandered enough time already. Can you not have any joy in your heart? Chieftain Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship twixt the earth and sky.
Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Mogham your home amongst the clouds. Aw, thank you. Goodbye. Oh, so cuties. Thanks for your help, Kupo. I doubt I would ever have found time for all those rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. The chieftain had spent a little less time sitting around and a lot more time chieftaining. Things would never have gotten so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done and the horn is fixed, so all's well that ends well, good, Kupo?
I don't mind. I mean, it was a bit tedious, but that's okay.
Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alphina's looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart.
Okay, to the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for our trip to Zenith, and I believe the Elder Seedseer and her retinue will soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we? Hello. Alphino, Willith, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Moogles might never have been revealed to us. 'Tis we who should be thankful, Elder Seedseer. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And 'twas your presence, Kuplo Kop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the Twelveswood, and we are exceedingly glad that you did.
It was my pleasure, Kupo. I've made so many new friends and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmoogles back home. Aw, yay.
And it is to our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. Thank you. I appreciate it. Safe journey, Elder Seetsier. We too must be on our way. Hraesvelgr awaits. For our secret mission. That I think is supposed to be secret. Anyways. One more thing to say. Warrior of light, pray attend closely to your companion, Sir Estinian. Beneath that stoical facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen. It's certainly not unseen, girl. I've seen it. I'll do my best, but he's not really my friend.
As Chief Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grabbing Hraesvelgr's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to Zenith. That's the big palace where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make for a saw. Oh, and watch out for rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing, Kupo.
Yeah, maybe, but we're used to dragons by now. It's okay. Aha, so I have to fight dragons every step of the way. You see, that's fine. Because even though I have to fight them, it's been so long since I checked, but I'm level 68. Did you guys know that? Like, and they're level 54. I think I'm gonna be okay. Like, I'm not really worried. I'm not even like going all out, really. Which, I mean, who's to say I ever really do my best, but like, really? This is I'm over leveled. Which is the point. I have the earring from the expansion and I'm on one of the newer servers, so I get XP way fast, but still, that's crazy. Am I going the wrong way or the right way, or I don't know. I can't see on a map, so I'm just gonna go this way. I think I'm probably right. I'm usually not, but I think maybe this time I'm right about the map. Yes, it's a big loop. Okay, sleigh. Okay, dilapidated castle. Well, summoning stone. Okay, great. There's a Moogle here, too. Oh, and an Aether Current. Let me get that. Let me get that. Oh, it's a merchant. That's nice. That's very nice. Okay, is this my last one? How many are there? I thought people said 3, but then maybe they meant 3 for each, like, little map, which is a lot. Things were a bit bitey for a while there, but I think we've arrived in one piece, Kupo. I wonder what has the dragon so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual. We may have a small problem, Kupo. When the winds are high like this, Hraesvelgr invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you tried blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear it. I suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down. I feel like something bad's gonna happen if we rest. I don't know. I don't trust it. I thought it was gonna be here, but I guess there's more map to see. Oh. This looks like a place for a boss battle. This should do nicely, Kupo. The winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, but until then, we might as well make ourselves comfortable. If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, I suppose this place is as good as any. And mayhap a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help to clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then, I believe a campfire is in order. Leave the gathering of fuel to me. I acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Korthus. Okay. Clear our minds. Does Master Alpha know whose mind needs clearing? The thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him stroll away as if these ruins were not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, Willith, and see that the wildlife does not make a meal of our young friend. We will have camp ready by the time you return. I mean, I think everyone needs to get their minds fixed. Get their minds right. Oh, why'd he have to travel so far away? Okay, you said camps would be set up, and I don't see a thing. I see I was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alphino returns with the wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looked like stew ingredients ready for the fire. Oh, well that's lovely. Thank you, Sail. this will be nice. It could be better, but, you know, we're outside, so. And Alphino. Very nice. Good job. Oh, it's cozy. Over there brooding and thinking and pondering, just like me. Oh, it's so cute. Few things compared to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. Huh, so speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling and a flint. But people change. 'Tis well you instructed me so patiently then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal to Ysayle with a pile of damp leaves. People grow, people change. I was born the pampered son of a Charlian dignitary, and alongside my twin, became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers, how ignorant of mine own shortcomings, that hubris invited manipulation and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the Scions. We all of us are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing what it is they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. 'Twas only upon meeting Hraesvelgr that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would never have vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. That the truth has driven me to do terrible things, I cannot deny. But I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous, perpetuating a needless war. Girl, that line was a banger. I wish I hadn't messed it up. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding on to one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You're well on your way, Master Alphino. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. It's not about exoneration. I may be ignorant of how the Dragon Song War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. At least you acknowledge that. War helps no one, except rich people getting richer. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself, orders or no. Estinian, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince Hraesvelgr of the righteousness of your cause. Doubt not but that I shall, Dragoon. Well, wind's winding, we shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate with the rising of the sun. Yeah, me too. I'm also here, and I also feel this way. Sometimes I forget my characters even in the moment.
The campfire was so cozy I must have fallen asleep, Kupo. But do you feel how the winds have shifted? They will have borne Hraesvelgr back to the skies above Zenith, I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with the toot of the shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now, if that's all the same to you. Good luck, Kupo. It was nice knowing you.
Oh, that's okay, Mughan. We have to do what we have to do. And nobody asked you to follow me all this way, so it's okay. Oh, we're going over there, I think. Ooh, past that. But I gotta make it there. Exciting! The zenith, the top of the place. Let's do it. Oh, we're going to that. Wow. Use your brain, Lindsay. You're going up there. Yes! It's so pretty and beautiful, and I like it. Let me hit this summoning stone while I'm here. Wow. Can you imagine if people could live here again? Like if, it might not happen soon, but you know, if the humans and the dragons could move back in together again. That would be wonderful. It's so beautiful. And now I can come back here. But we've still got a way to go. Up there. I'm a little nervous. Anybody else? About meeting Hraesvelgr. I really want this to go well. I want there to be peace. I don't want to have to fight a dragon. Because I fear as soon as it seems like the talk's not going well, Estinian's gonna make a fool of himself, and then I'm gonna have to fight a dragon that I don't want to fight. I really hope that doesn't happen. I hope it happens differently because I don't want to fight the dragon. I want us to be friends. I just hope Estinian can really hold it together, and that Ysael knows what to say, and that I can just stand there and be cool. Let's do this, I guess. Unless it's a dungeon, in which case I can't do it today, but... We're here. Here's my Moogle horn. Ooh, who knew I was such a musician? Oh my gosh. Mortals, why do you disturb my solitude? Ooh! Wow. Pretty. I guess we'd like to chit-chat with you. Wow. His eye.
Hraesvelgr.
Yeah. Thou speakest the name of a creature that but awaited the release of oblivion. Leave me.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Hraesvelgr, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth about your past, about Shiva.
Oy, oy, oy.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Foolish girl, thinkest thou my beloved spirit hath descended from the heavens, that the secrets of her heart are thine to know?
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Gullible fool, the light but illuminated the past for thee, it did not grant thee omniscience. The spirit thou hast summoned belongeth not to Shiva, 'tis but a shade conjured by thine own fancy. In an age long past, mine own kin were guilty of like folly. Beguiled by the Dark One's lies, they attempted to resurrect a king amongst worms, yet the divinity they called forth merely borrowed the semblance of my fallen brood brother. Such gods are not summoned, but created, phantoms spun from the threads of misplaced faith.
Then the spirit that answered
Was but thy dream of Shiva. Thy soul hath been corrupted by a deity of thine own making, child. Oh my gosh. Shiva. Is it real?
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelgr, Ysael's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The tale of thy kind is one of avarice, treachery, and death, and thou wouldst speak to me of peace. Hark thee, mortal, to the naked truth, then tell me thou deservest forgiveness. I mean, forgiveness is not something you deserve. Forgiveness is never something you deserve. 1,200 years ago, my beloved Shiva's sacrifice served to bring an end to the war twixt man and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation. 2 centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time the Elezen learned much about us, not least that the eyes of the great worm are the wellspring of his strength. 'Twas out of the selfish desire to possess this strength that King Thordan then conspired to undo all that our peoples had achieved together. With the aid of his leal knights, the most noble of Elezen lured my brood sister Hraesvelgr into an ambush, and took from her that which he craved. Fain would I strike the image from my mind, yet still the scene doth linger, of my brood sister's tattered corpse defiled by her Elezen allies. They had torn out her eyes, and feasted upon them in the manner of wild beasts. Yet that was not all. From their bloody banquet, the fiends had gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now, I labor to comprehend the enormity of their betrayal. Nidhogg was the first to learn of the atrocity, and he took to the skies hungry for vengeance. But though he slew Thordan and some few of his knights, their fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears, and with now practiced savagery, they set about my brood brother, sending him flailing from the field. Such is the truth the Holy See would keep hidden. Such was the beginning of the Dragon Song War. 'Tis a song my kind shall ne'er forget, e'en should 10,000 years pass and Ishgard crumble to dust.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
What thou choosest to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less than the truth to my kind. And Nidhogg meaneth for Thordan's people to suffer for this sin till the end of days. That which thou imaginest a war of extinction is but a punishment, a siege of the spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire of the torment, those who abandon their own and side with dragon kind?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Know that all the traitor's progeny bear a trace of Hraesvelgr's essence, but a single sip of our blood is enough to awaken it.
Then the seed lies within us.
'Tis for this reason that those who abandon their loyalties are rewarded with a drink, and thus are they transformed to join the ranks of Nidhogg's ever-growing army as newborn dragons. One by one, through death or defection, my brood brother shall account for all of the betrayer's children.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment.
I forgot all about it.
But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
There will always be some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end, like thee, dragoon. But struggle as thou might, thy youthful vigor will be spent ere thou reachest 210, and Nidhogg shall remain to torment thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragon Song War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance, an eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Thou hast the right of it, Dragon Slayer. Comprehendest thou now the futility of thy request?
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Stubborn child, thou thinkest in mortal terms. Our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp. 'Tis a simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies. Thou didst not perpetrate the crime. Despite thy visions, the deeds of history seem distant to thee. Yeah, but what are we supposed to do about that? For a worm such as Nidhogg, however, that history is yet part of his present, as fresh as the blood that did gush from Radatosker's wounds. How could he not be driven mad? But what are we supposed to do about it? 'Tis only by the calming embrace of Shiva's soul that mine own fury hath not consumed me. But let us speak no more of what is done. My faith in your kind is spent, and I would be alone. But what can we... you're not answering my question, though, which is... Yes, he's immortal, or supposedly lives forever or long time, so of course his perception of time is different, so this just happened for him, he's still feeling it, but we didn't. So what are we supposed to do about that? How can we solve this? He's just gonna kill people and turn people into dragons, because I think he's turning people into dragons because of all the ancestry, that because of they ate the dragon, they can also be dragons, so he's turning people into dragons. The dragons are now fighting the humans and dragons kill each other, but it's really just humans killing each other, and sometimes real dragons, original dragons killing each other. But what are we supposed to do about that? So you're telling us there's no solution, he's just gonna kill people forever? What? You are no help, Hraesvelgr. Hraesvelgr was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power, the will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. 'Tis but a pity that I misliked what he said. So far we did travel, even unto the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children. And far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned served only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. No, it won't. This is depressing.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
But it won't.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light has bested many an invincible foe.
Don't rope me in with your folly.
But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
I don't think so. I think we go back to Ishgard, we disseminate this information and history to the people of Ishgard so they can rise up and be like, no more, we're not going to fight. And then, of course, the dragons will probably fight, but if we can get the people of Ishgard on our side, then potentially we could get the king or the priest or whatever who's in charge of Ishgard on our side. Then if Nidhogg comes back, we can be like, yo, we're not going to fight you. If you're going to kill people or turn them into dragons, you're going to have to do that of your own conscience, that we're not standing up to you. And, maybe that'll work out good.
Such is the way of things, I fear.
It's
I
not.
shall consider it a miracle if
When
mine armor is
has
not stained
violence-
crimson ere this conflict is ended.
When has violence ever made anything better? Truly. Name one time violence made something better. I don't know.
I should be blinded by my own lies.
Oh,
Everything I
for
believed.
her.
Everything I thought I was. Gone. All gone.
You're still you, Ysael. You can
Leave
still.
her.
No.
Your words will not reach her now.
Istinian,
And we have not the time to wait for her to
Oh
gather up the pieces of
my
her
God.
shattered
I
faith.
hate you, Istinian. I'm actually so mad at you. Oh my God, he makes me so mad. He's so rude and mean for no reason. She is going through it right now. She needs a friend. She needs someone to be there with her. And you're like, "Ugh, she's sad now. Leave her alone." Like, what? You are not a good person. Are you okay with that? Are you comfortable knowing that you are mean and rude and not kind? Because I'm not. I can't go through life that way. That's why he makes me so mad. I know he's a character. I know he's not real. Oh, my poor Ysael, my bestie. I'm so sorry. I don't want to leave her. Okay, this is where I'm going to end this one because that was a lot emotionally, and I think I need time to process it. Also, I'm curious if I got some of the lore wrong or some of the, I'm curious what you guys have to say about this and how you felt about this scenario, this part of the story, because currently I'm really frustrated. Obviously, we're not at the end, so, maybe we come full circle. I'm assuming we do. We're a hero, so we have to save the day, but is the ending going to be what I want it to be, which is that everyone lives happily ever after? Because I really don't want to kill Nidhogg. I really don't. So, we'll see. I'm really curious what you thought. Yeah, but I'll see you next time. Bye!